So there's a major food crisis that nobody's really talking about. So in today's video, we're going to talk about just that. But first off, I just want to wish you guys a happy Memorial Day. Today is the day that we all come together and remember the brave men and women who died while serving this great country of ours in the armed forces. And one of the things I want to do is I just want to say anybody that's currently serving or have served in the past, I just want to say thank you for your sacrifices and everything that you have done and continue to do. Now, today I did plan on making a more uplifting video, but there's some very pressing news that I want to make sure you are well aware of. Now, I'm not in the military, so I'm not able to fight on our behalf or your behalf, but what I can do is provide you with an economic update that you can use to better prepare yourself and your family for what is to come. Now, here's what we know. Today is a day when millions will gather and have get-togethers and have barbecues. Today is also the day when millions are going to cook hot dogs and hamburgers, seafood, and even chicken. Now, I could give you a full breakdown of the issues that we're currently facing with seafood, right? The list goes on and on. With hamburgers, hamburger meat, even the patties, even hot dogs, the buns, right? Plates. I could give you a breakdown of everything that's going on. But today I want to focus on the crisis that many people do not realize, and that is regarding chicken. Since October of 2021, we have seen nearly 3,000 outbreaks of the bird flu. This is worldwide. This has resulted in more than 77 million poultry to be euthanized, again, worldwide. And experts anticipate the number is going to increase as wild birds continue to migrate. So while everyone's talking about, oh, don't worry about chicken, don't worry about eggs, it's going to be perfectly fine because once the supply chain issue is fixed, everything's going to go back to normal. No, that's not the way it works, because when the supply chain issues are fixed, wild birds are going to continue to migrate. That's the problem. Not because, we're shipping the bird flu across the United States. No, that's not what's taking place. Wild birds are what's transmitting this disease across the United States. Now, many community members have commented and said that the bird flu is not common amongst people and it's nothing to be too concerned about. It's not that serious. Now, I'm here to tell you it is serious. Okay, I have to disagree with what they're saying, because although humans are not likely to contract the bird flu, and I believe there's only been a handful of cases, even recently, that people here in the United States or even over in Europe have even contracted the bird flu. So it's not that serious, but the serious issue is it's going to impact our food supply. And I say this because when 77 million poultry have been killed off worldwide, this means that there's 77 million potentially less egg-producing birds that have been, to take into production. So they're taking away from our production. And guess what? Eggs are used in almost every packaged good. Remember I told you I could talk to you about the issues that we're facing regarding hamburgers and hot dogs? Do you think eggs are used to make hamburger buns, hot dog buns? You think eggs are used to make, pastas, chips, donuts, right? Cake? You think about this. And you may be thinking, I see eggs all the time. They're not in short supply. My store has plenty of eggs. And you'd be right. They are everywhere. And they aren't in short supply yet. But do you know how much eggs have increased in price over the past year? In 2019, let me give you a breakdown. In 2019, eggs were $1.40 a dozen. In 2020, eggs were $1.51. This is nationally, okay? Nationwide, this is what we are seeing. In 2021, eggs were $1.67. Today, they are $2.52 a dozen. That's a big increase, okay? That's almost $1 increase in 1 year. It is $1 increase in the past 2 years. But these prices were due to supply chain disruptions, not shortages of chicken. Think about it. People, contracted a virus that we got, a couple of years ago. Well, from that, they couldn't work, shipping somewhat stopped, gas prices have been going through the roof, and so this is kind of what we're seeing is it's cost more to ship products across the country. Now, experts worry that by throwing in a chicken shortage, this could actually push eggs up an additional 25%. This would actually take eggs from $2.52, what it is right now, to $3.15 for a dozen eggs in the future. Again, that's troubling. But keep this in mind. We are now headed into summer. It all starts today on Memorial Day. Then we rush into summer months. We start having barbecues and get-togethers. Everybody's loving the day. We jump in the pool. We have beach days. Do all this fun stuff, right? Then we start celebrating the 4th of July. This is a major food holiday. Major food holiday. And before you know it, you are paying much more for food, but because you're telling yourself, well, it's for the holiday. I'm buying it because my family's going to eat it. You buy it anyway. That's the issue. So what we're seeing right now, again, nobody's telling you this. What we are seeing is a food shortage. Yes, it's a major food crisis. But when you throw in the issues that we're seeing in other countries, you throw that and you throw in a diesel crisis, you throw in gas prices surging, right? You throw in all this stuff. And then on top of that, we have millions and millions of poultry that have been killed off due to this virus, right? Due to the bird flu. That's an issue. That's going to cause prices to soar. And again, and I just want to break this down to you because I think most people completely disregard this, but big businesses, let's say you're a cereal company, right? And you're Kellogg or whatever, and you're making cereal. Well, do you think a cereal company cares about eggs costing an additional 50%, 250%, maybe an additional 5,000%? No. Big companies are not going to care because it's just a small fraction of what they use. But if we have to pay, the American consumer has to pay an additional 250% on top of the $2.52 per dozen eggs now, guess what? We're going to stop buying eggs, right? This is a huge source of protein. But again, this is something people eat eggs almost on a daily basis in some way or another. And so that's the issue now is, well, we could see this potential crisis turn into the food crisis turn into a price war, really, and that could hurt the American people. So what nobody's telling you is this bird flu that we're seeing, the news and the updates on that. Yeah, it's not really worrisome from a health perspective, according to many experts. And I don't want to get into that, but it's worrisome because of the price increases, the amount of eggs we're not going to see now. And again, some are saying it's not going to happen today or tomorrow, but over the course of this summer, we're going to see this take effect. We're going to see this impact the American people. It will impact our wallets. And experts say that it's something that has been coming and there's really no way to fix this. So just wanted to fill you in on that quick little update because I know a lot of people are going to be out there cooking chicken. So think about this when you throw a piece of chicken on the barbecue, when you're lathering up with barbecue sauce. Think about it. Where did this come from? And how is this going to impact us moving forward? So again, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Again, happy Memorial Day. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.